YouTubers. This is Selby, and this is a makeup tutorial inspired by Miss Jennifer Lopez. I've been really loving her natural yet kind of like funky and modern makeup spin that she's got going on lately. Her makeup is always flawless, but especially in these recent couple events that she's been to and with her Kohl's ads, she's been doing some really great stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and thanks so much for watching. At the end, if you have any questions, comments, leave them below. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to put on is my base, and I've got a kind of cool new base for this, and then an old standard. I'm first just using a little like concealer brush. I'm going to put on Bare Canvas paint from MAC all over my lid up to my brow. I like to start with a more neutral base all over, and then if I'm going to use a darker base for a smokier eye, I'll put that on top. I feel like it creates a better seam between the two eyeshadow bases. That is the Bare Canvas. And next thing I'm really excited about, I love these so much. It's a Laura Mercier. These are Caviar Stick Eye Color. They're a little pricey, but they are amazing and super creamy. And I'm just going to touch like a little bit of that. Right on this outer corner. You can see how intense the pigment is. And using that same brush. And you have like a little time to play with this, but not forever, so you kind of got to move quickly. I'm just kind of lifting it up into the crease and slightly across the lid. And little motions just kind of blend it out. It's just a little touch of purple in the corner so that I can put my colors on top and they'll stick better. So that's just the base. This is the Caviar Stick Eye Color, and the color I used was Plum. It's like a dark purple, so it's smokier, not so bright and vibrant, not like a bright blue purple. It's kind of got a more like gray smoky base. I'm going to put on my highlight color all over, which is Vanilla. And I'm just using, this is a Trish McAvoy eye blending brush, but I'm just going to put that under my brow and kind of just blend out the edge of that darker base, and then put this in the inner corner as well. Then I'm going to be putting my corner color. I'm actually just going to use the same brush exactly to do that, and I'm using Sketch from MAC. This is kind of more of an eggplanty purple, so it's got a little more red to it. Just putting a touch of that in my outer crease. And then I'm taking the color Soft Brown, which is kind of like a light burnt orange, almost like a tan bronzer color. And my MAC 217 brush. And I'm kind of just going to sit that right on top of that purple into my whole crease. So I'm blending out the purple. And I'm also defining the crease without making it too dark. Then I just kind of go over with whatever's left on that brush and blend it over the lid. But kind of watch out for the inner corner. We still want to keep that pretty light. But just blend it over that purple. Get this really smoky and blended. Then using my absolute favorite brush, which is the Laura Mercier, that finishing eye brush, I'm going to take Floof. Or Shroom, sorry, Shroom. I always get those confused. Shroom. And a little bit on the tip of that. Touch it right under the brow. And put a little bit on the inner corner of the eye. A little of this stuff goes a long way, so don't get too trigger happy with the frosty. And then even though there's a little left on here, that's okay. I'm going to go back with the vanilla. And just blend it all out. which is what this brush is so great at. Just kind of softens everything, giving you a seamless finish. And next it's just a little bit of eyeliner. And today I'm going to do a couple different effects, one of them being a tight line and then just a light line across the top, but I'm going to be using MAC Black Track Fluid Line and my 266. Just get a little bit. Now tight lining involves putting the liner in the inner rim of your eye. So the angle you want to take with your brush is kind of coming from under and pushing up. It helps to look down into a mirror as well, so you're not like having to lift up over the mirror, so that your eye is at a naturally slanted kind of closed position. And you just kind of press it, almost as if you're painting your own lashes. A lot of people like to use like a kohl pencil for that. For this, that's fine too. I just feel like it doesn't stay as well. And trying to do little baby strokes right into the lashes. You definitely want this thicker towards the outside. So flare it up a little bit, and we're going to take care of the rest of it with eyeshadow, but that should be basically what the eyeliner looks like. We could leave it at that, but I'm also going to do a little eyeshadow on top of it just to blend it out, give it a smokier look. The black I'm going to use is Typographic for MAC. It's my personal favorite. It's a little lighter than Carbon, but it's got a creamier texture, so I'm just going to put a little bit of that. Right over that outer corner and a little touch up into the crease. And that's it for the eyeshadow on the top. Along the bottom, we're just going to do a really light, either you could pick an eyeshadow that's iridescent or an eyeliner if you have one. It's like MAC pigment I've had for a long time called Mauve Mint that I'm going to use. It's like a taupey, purpley gray. Just kind of putting that almost messily onto that lash line. And then I'm going to take a touch of it and blend the upper lid lash line with it. Then it's lashes time. So I'm using my Dior Show Maximizer first, which is an awesome lash base. Just touch that to all your lashes. I'm using Dior's X-Doss in 90, which I forget the name. I dig that into the lashes. So that's one coat of mascara. Oops. One coat of mascara. And I'm probably going to leave it at that. Now, you know JLo wears so many fake lashes. Like, she gets extensions. So you can put on some fake lashes if you want. I don't really want to wear fake lashes necessarily. So I'm going to keep it to the real deal. And I just kind of did my best to get them big. The blush I'm going to use is just a really light pinky blush. It's my personal favorite, as you can clearly tell. I've hit pan very nicely. It's MAC's Well Dressed, and I'm using MAC's 168 brush. Just put a little bit of this. This kind of has a satiny finish, so it'll give you that dewy JLo look. And I'm no golden goddess. Obviously, I'm pretty pale, but I wanted to add a little bit of that sparkly JLo skin element. I have a Too Faced compact called Californiana Compact, and there's like a gradated color situation, so I'm just going to go for the lightest ones. Put a little bit on a duo fiber, actually put a little bit of that on my cheeks. Just give me a little bronzier look. Like a really just beigey nude look. I have the Perfect Gloss. It's one of Laura Mercier's new ones. It's called Bare Naked. Yeah, Bare Naked. It's one of like, they've got these creamier glosses, and her glosses smell so good. They're like vanilla-y, but different than Max Vanilla. They're just yummy. So it's just a really nude bare lip. So that's it, guys. This is my JLo inspired makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.